Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here's now the 75-kilo division and fighting out of the red corner, weighing at 74.8 kilos, and with a record of 5 fights for 2 wins, from Team Compton Training Centre, trained by Stephen Elliott Compton, ladies and gentlemen, Jayden and Binnie! Ross Midday. And his opponent on the end of the blue corner this afternoon, weighing in at 74.5 kilos. Comes to us to make up 5 fights for 3 wins. From the Martial Science Academy, trained by Binnie, ladies and gentlemen, Tynan! 3 2-minute rounds, ladies and gentlemen, under modified time rules.
Again, we've got 2 strong gyms. We've got Team Compton and Martial Science. Both have been around for a very long time. Both have reputable trainers and reputable students that have done their time in this sport.
Yeah, I'm really interested in this fight myself, Brooke. I've got a very long association with both these gyms, so I'm quite interested to see how they match up. I think both very different styles, but both equally well prepared, so this will be interesting.
Perfect.
And you can see we've got the one fighter from the blue corner who definitely has a reach advantage, and the red corner being a little bit shorter will need to close that gap a little bit more.
I think he's just finding that confidence, testing the waters, seeing what it's like in nice and close with him.
Yeah, I agree. I think blue corner, you can see he's looking to keep his range and long straight kicks and punches, and
That was a nice hand combination.
that's it. And you can see the red corner is looking to slip some of those punches and quickly close that gap. So it really will come down to who can do their job the best.
Certainly.
The old saying, styles make fights, and this is a really interesting matchup of styles.
Certainly. I think there was some good strong knees from the blue corner. Both not eager to throw those knees in close. They both know that they're not going to do a lot, so they're keen to just stay out centre ring. Blue finding that good lock on.
That's
Elbows
probably,
in, which is beautiful.
It's probably the worst position that red corner wants to find himself in there, with the lock around the neck and having the head pulled forward. Those big knees can drive straight up the middle. So
Certainly.
he wants to try to get a lock on, get an arm around the back of the head, lock onto the arm, and just try and close that gap if you can when that happens.
Stay mobile. Stay mobile when he's in close, not let himself get pulled in too close. Blue corner's throwing those hands nice and long.
You can see red corner's shooting those low kicks in. I think that's a really good tactic against a taller opponent that wants to use his reach. And if you can attack that front leg, you can take it out of the equation to a certain extent.
Front leg's not only used for kicks, you use it a lot for your hands too. You have to lean forward, so if you can fatigue that, then you can often take away a lot of aspects that could be thrown at you.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Brooke. It's very difficult to plant weight on that front leg when you're throwing your punches if that leg's corked or has been kicked up. So, yeah, I think that's a really good tactic, I think, from the red corner, but I'd like to see him work maybe the inside of the leg a little bit as well, so inside and outside, and then maybe close the gap really quickly with quick hands to get in close.
Yeah, cut a few angles too. He seems a lot faster. He's a lot lighter. I think if he cuts those angles and comes in, he might be able to get around the blue corner's long techniques.
Yeah, that's exactly right. But blue corner's also using his footwork quite well to try to keep that range, to try to negate that.
Certainly, he's in and out also. Oh, that
There
was
it is.
good.
There's that
There
low
we
kick.
go. Bit shaky, but blue corner seems to have retained himself. I think red corner would do well to throw that leg kick and then follow up with some hands while he's in there.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to let the opportunity slide too far.
No, blue corner's doing a very good job at using the good variety of hands and legs. He'll kick and then he'll throw that hand over the top, or he'll throw that hand and then throw the kick on the end. It's good to see. Well, it's a good way in, good left right. Be nice to see him finish with a leg kick on that.
Yeah, definitely. I think a good leg kick's like a exclamation mark on the end of the combination.
That's a very good way of putting it.
You can see every time that blue corner lifts that leg, whichever kick, as soon as that foot hits the ground, if he just can attack that leg, just chop that lead leg, the support leg.
Definitely.
Having said that, it's always easier to defend those kicks if you don't throw anything before them. So if he can set them up, maybe some hands first and then drop the leg kick.
Certainly, certainly. Blue corner's still falling a little bit short, even though he is a taller fighter. Red corner's managing to just step back just enough to not cop those punches too hard.
Yeah, and I think...
Oh, that was good.
There we go, there's that leg kick.
That came well on the inside. Good strong finish from the red corner.
Yeah, that's a really good round from the red corner. I think the blue corner is going to have their work cut out to try to keep him composed and to give him good instructions. That it's going to be very difficult for him to fight with that damage to that front leg, but the fight's still going, so anything can happen. So I definitely think the blue corner's game plan should be really based a lot around trying to limit the damage to that front leg, because I think if he takes too many more of those leg kicks, it could be quite difficult for him. So using his footwork, maybe switching that leg back and then countering, maybe using his push kick a little bit more to keep red corner off balance. Things like this could be really beneficial for him.
Definitely.
You can see he's come out southpaw to try to protect that leg. So fighting from that southpaw stance, I would like to see him use his lead leg to just to push kick into the top of red corner's thigh, and then use his rear leg to just body kick straight across the front of the body.
I think red corner needs to get nice and close and still try and attack that leg that he worked so hard to beat down in the first couple of rounds.
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully he recognises that that's what he's done to try and protect himself. You can see blue corner switching stance has kind of messed up red corner's plan a little bit. It's a little bit more hesitant coming in.
Yeah, I also think that a little bit of inexperience from the fighters as well. So once they get more fights under their belt, they'll be able to pick up on their opportunities a lot more. But this is all part of the learning process.
Yeah, and listening to their corner too, it's often hard for them to combat their own inner adrenaline and inner talk to actually remain calm and listen to what their corner's trying to say to them. They don't see the value in that until a little bit later.
Yeah, that's right. It's always easy to listen to what your corner tells you, but when you get out in the heat of battle, it's not always what you think you should be doing.
Yes.
Yeah, I think if blue corner, when he throws those knees, if he can pull his opponent into those knees a little bit more, he could really
cause some damage.
Yeah, he could do quite well with these knees.
That was a good uppercut that tried to come through the centre there.
That's it.
That's a good flurry of knees. There we go. Great finish from both boys.
Yeah, that was a
Some
really
hands and knees flying everywhere.
Yeah, that was a really interesting fight. It went back and forth. I think blue corner probably dominated early, and then red corner dominated through the middle, and then blue corner came back towards the end there. So it'll be interesting to see how the judges go with this one, because it was a seesawing battle, and both fighters, I think, had their opportunities in there, and with a bit more experience under their belt, they'll get better at finishing their opponents.
Definitely. It's good to see clash of styles. Both boys had very unique styles, different tactics. So it'll be good to see what the judges are valuing tonight.
Yeah, that's right. That's the other thing that the judges. What do the judges see in there? Do they see those long knees? Do they see those low kicks? Aggression or work rate? Just what they're scoring.